Hello and welcome to SNES Classics. In this installment, I'm taking a look at F-Zero, released in 1991 as a launch title for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This was one of my favorite games when I was a kid, and it's still one of my favorite games nowadays. F-Zero is a masterpiece of an early, to really show off what the Super Nintendo could do early. This was Mode 7 at its finest. It really showed off like the speed and power of the Super Nintendo, and really separated it from its competitors, the TurboGrafx 16 and the Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive. This game was just so fantastic when it came out. I've actually have a full written review for this and a video review for this on my channel, so you can check out my two-part video review. Please do. I'll put an annotation right here. You can check it out. Yeah, let's get into this. So I'm gonna play it on standard, and here we go. F-Zero was a launch title, like I said, for the Super Nintendo, and at the time, this game was really remarkable for, its sense of scale, sense of speed. Most console racing games, you can think of like games like Rad Racer for the NES. That was basically the most you could do with most console hardware. Speed was not something you generally got from a racing game. F-Zero really changed that by making it really did feel like you were racing. And the next time that Nintendo would release, a high-profile racing game, which was the following year with Super Mario Kart didn't feel nearly as fast as F-Zero did. Though admittingly, Mario Kart has more going on than F-Zero does. I think that this is the better game of the two. Although they both offer so radically different things that, they both, kind of complete each other. As I said in my original review, that you guys can check out in the annotation, I really do feel like the Fire Stingray is the only possible car to use. The others all seem like they're either too difficult to control, or their maximum speed isn't high enough, or whatever. It's just this one is the best for control. It does have the slowest acceleration and does have the highest weight, but at the same time, this is definitely the best car to go with. In subsequent F-Zero games, this is no longer really the case. Like, there are better cars than the Fire Stingray in most of the others, but definitely if you're going to play the original here, you want to be doing it in the Fire Stingray. At least in my opinion. F-Zero is a bit unusual from most racing games in that you have to complete 5 laps per level, which, for most racing games are only 3 laps. There you go. Mute City 1. Big Blue. Another aspect of F-Zero that can't be denied is the music. The music in F-Zero is just great stuff. Over the years, there have been countless cover bands, covering the tracks from F-Zero, and some of them end up amazing. There are some amazing rock remixes of the Big Blue theme here. There are many ways that you can acquire F-Zero if you're interested in what you're seeing. The original version is not very expensive at all, especially if you pick up the Super Famicom version. Generally speaking, you can pick this up for 100 yen or less. And it's not like F-Zero really has a compelling in-game story that really needs English translations. Other than that, it's also on the Wii Virtual Console for 800 points. You know, you can just download the ROM if that's your thing. And the original tracks are actually repeated again in F-Zero Maximum, or no, F-Zero GP Legends, and also F-Zero Climax for the Game Boy Advance. One thing that's super annoying about the original F-Zero is all these duplicate filler cars that populate the racetrack. I don't think these are actually racing with you, they're just there. Alright. Second place, but I am playing on a higher difficulty. The original F-Zero only has 15 tracks in the entire game, which, you know, is tiny compared to what most racing games nowadays have. But even so, this is a fantastic game that really does stand the test of time. You know, everything might be flat in this game, you know, just Mode 7 and 2D sprites, but damn does it look realistic. It really does look like it's more than what it is. Well, anyway, I guess this will do it for this video. So, thanks for watching, guys. And again, if you want to check out my two-part video review, make sure you check the annotation. I'll also leave a link in this video description down below. So, thanks for watching, and I'm doing pretty bad as I'm talking here. And, yeah. See you next time, guys.